Hi everyone, it's excuse me, Simon Keeling here on the last day of the year 2011. It's the 31st of December, and hope you're getting ready for a good evening this evening. Whatever you're doing, whether you're staying in or whether you're going out, it's going to be a bit of a quiet one for us this evening actually, but I know many of you will be going out and about during the course of the evening, so just wanted to show you an idea of where it's going to be wet and where it's not going to be wet during this evening. Firstly, so this is the rainfall prediction leading up to midnight tonight, and it's got the rainfall amounts in millimetres. Basically where you see colouring is where there's going to be rain leading up to midnight, and you can see that it's generally through western parts of Scotland where we've got some showers. A line of rain though stretching from southwest England through western parts of Wales, look up through the northwest of England, so sort of Manchester, western parts of Wales look to be affected. Northeast England probably getting away with it, and I think for most other areas of central, southern, eastern England looks to be dry. Also much of northern England and also much of Scotland. Look for the Edinburgh celebrations, the Hogmanay up there. It looks as if it should be dry too, and will be dry for much of Ireland as well. So it's actually looking as if it's not going to be too bad a New Year's Eve. Probably the most persistent rain coming into southwestern parts of England during the course of the evening, and this is how things look for the second half of the festivities, so running from midnight to 3 o'clock in the morning. And you see this area of rain has transferred its way eastwards into central southern England by 3 o'clock in the morning, starting to knock on London's door by then. But for most, through Wales, the Midlands, through northern England, much of southern and eastern Scotland, it is going to be dry, as well as Ireland too. Western parts, though, probably seeing some outbreaks of rain during that second half of the night. Still, these tending to be in the form of showers, one or two of them just making it into the far northwest of England, perhaps Anglesey. But you can see how many of us are in for a generally dry night. So whatever you're doing, do have a good and do have a safe one. So this is how things shape up then for the next few days. I thought we'd go through the detail first of all of the charts, and just to say as well, again, thanks for supporting the site here. It's the advertising that you see around that supports the site, so thank you for that. So this is the chart. Times are here, look, for this morning. There's yesterday's front now clearing its way eastwards. Got a weak ridge of high pressure through the country this afternoon, but a front is moving into the west, and this feature is moving its way southeast during this evening. It's this fragmented front that we've just seen as rain across northwest England, Wales, southwest England this evening. During the second half of the night, that rain transfers eastwards. Here it is, look, that area of rain coming into southern England, still showers for western parts of Scotland. And really it's going to be the morning before that rain clears away from the southeast. Always some showers around these western coasts through New Year's Day, but later on New Year's Day in the afternoon I think we'll find some rain returning to the southwest, and that transfers eastwards through southern England into East Anglia and the southeast during tomorrow evening. One or two showers western Scotland, but for many of us for the east of the country, for central parts of the country, for eastern parts of Ireland away from western coasts, it looks as if it's going to be dry and fairly fine. Ideal probably for that New Year's walk just to clear the old head. Into Monday, of course, Bank Holiday Monday for many. Looks as if we find rain finally clearing the southeast. Many of us look as if we are going to be starting the day dry, and I think for most it's going to be a dry and cool day. These western coasts are always seeing showers, and some of those could be quite heavy at times. But look at this fella that's just developing out here towards the east. This is something we've got to concentrate on. I'll be posting more about this later on during today. Watch what happens. This is a deep area of low pressure in the left exit region of the jet stream, so it has got the potential to develop very, very quickly. And here it comes, look, overnight into Tuesday morning itself. Severe gales across Scotland, northern England, Wales, the Midlands. Not the best ideal work, not the best return to work for most of us. Severe gales, gusts of up to 80 or 90 miles an hour for Scotland, northern England and Northern Ireland. That feature then clears eastwards, taking the heavy rain with it, but maintaining these very strong winds through Scotland during Tuesday, and a colder west to northwest flow returning for the rest of the country. Through Wednesday things are calmer generally, but we do find rain into Scotland and northwest England later on in the day. And then for Thursday, well, we're looking as if we'll find some rain brushing northern Scotland, but elsewhere a ridge of high pressure building in, still plenty of cloud around, but overall it looks to be generally quite dry. And then through Friday, well, it looks as if it should be dry for many, just some rain for northwestern parts of Scotland. This high trying its best to get in through Friday, and on Saturday it kind of makes it but struggles a lot with trying to get through. I think most of the country tends to stay dry into Saturday, but showers are likely out towards the west. And then for Sunday, looks as if we'll find high pressure building in once again. But I have to say that the jury's out really on what happens beyond the end of this week. Here's a 7 to 10 day forecast 500 millibar charts, ECMWF on the left here, GFS on the right, and this is for the period from next Saturday up till Tuesday the 10th of January. So it's the means during that period. And a difference between the models here, look, ECMWF having above normal heights across much of the country and to the north, but the GFS making less of that. Look, the GFS trying to bring the jet stream across Scotland, Northern Ireland, and stretching from eastern parts of the US. So a real blow of westerly winds coming across the Atlantic, and they would maintain the stormy conditions that we'll see this week. ECMWF pushes the jet off towards the north. Look, it makes less of it. Now, of these two models at the moment, I tend to lean towards the GFS. This seems to be a more sensible solution given the amount of cold air and below normal heights we've got to the north. It seems that as this warm air pushes northwards from this ridge, it'll just get squeezed by this colder air to the north. So I'm going to maintain an unsettled week going through next weekend into the week after with this strong jet stream through Scotland, so bringing strong winds, heavy rain at times up there, but dry conditions across southern parts of England and also Wales. The North Atlantic oscillation looks like this. Heading looks still towards this neutral period during this middle part of the month, and you know that's hinting at this cooler weather arriving and this change of regime somewhere between the 13th, 14th, 15th. Those seem to be the critical dates. The Arctic oscillation goes into much the same frame of mind as well. And the outlook for the next 10 days, well, from the GFS model, the temperatures look like this. Look well above normal across much of Europe during the next 10 days. Nearer normal through Spain, through Italy, through Greece, and into parts of Turkey. Incidentally, I had a farmer contact me yesterday about soya prices and looking at whether it's going to rain in South America. I'll try to put together a posting about that for you, just to give you an idea as to how things are shaping up down there, those of you who are interested in farming. And here's how the precipitation forecast shapes up. This is for the next 7 days from today through to next Saturday. Near normal rainfall across the British Isles. This indicative of the jet stream blowing through the country. Less on these eastern coast, look, because most of it by then has fallen out towards the west. Well below normal rainfall through Spain, Iberia, the Western Med, but still above normal here through Greece and Turkey. They've had a torrid time of it so far this during the end of December into early January, and also above normal across much of Scandinavia. So whatever you're doing tonight, do have a good night. Thanks for watching once again, and just to show you, that's the rainfall prediction for this evening, with that rain across southwest England, Wales and the northwest at first, but this tending to die away as the evening goes on. So stay safe, thanks for supporting the site, please do spread the word to your friends, and a very happy new year. Keep the sun shining.